Good afternoon on this absolutely beautiful Saturday, November 6th, 2021. What a beautiful day, isn't it, Desiree?
Yes, it is.
I am Cherie Ray Dillions, and we have the lovely Desiree Powell, and we will be your commentators today for the City of Cleveland's Muny cheerleading competition here at the awesome Cleveland State University's Woodland Gym. And so we're just so excited
Yes.
for today.
The energy in the gym. Can you feel it?
I can feel it.
These girls are excited. They are pent up. They are ready to go.
And I'm excited for them because I just remember, as I'm sure that you do way back in the day, to have all of the teams from across the city of Cleveland come to share their expertise, come to share all that they've learned under the direction of their coaches,
Yes.
who have been working really very hard since the summer.
Yes.
So I'm so excited for them today.
Yes, it is. It is not all about just the voice. It is a lot that goes into this.
Certainly.
So, with that said, we are going to get this show underway, and we are now going to take it over to our famous DJ, Gary Johnson, and he's going to get us started.
Everybody remove your hats. And everybody please stand for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
So, Cherie, you want to give us an idea of who the judges are for today?
Oh, yes. We have Ebony Minter, Ebony Delaney, and Lanessa Critchlow.
That was awesome. And to be honest, we've got to give credit to that young lady who gave us the national anthem.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yes, Christian Parker, who attends Kent State, who has cheered since the age of 5 all the way until she aged out at the age of 14. And you can tell she has a gift and a talent with that voice.
Yes, she represented well.
Yes, she did.
We also do have Stephanie Dunn as the cheerleader coordinator for today's event, and Quinethia John, who is the assistant coordinator. And of course, our DJ of all DJs, Mr. Gary Johnson, DJ Fresh Jeezy.
There he is, right there. Definitely keeping the energy going in the gymnasium right now.
Woo, Desiree, the excitement.
Oh yes, you can tell everybody's
awesome.
ready. Look at everybody, they're just set. Cherie, I'm gonna let you know now, you're gonna be teaching me a lot about cheerleading competition today,
Oh,
as
yes.
well as many of those watching So as we get ready to start going through the cheerleading rules and the penalties and things of that sort, so that we know what we're going to be looking at, and so we can look at the details. Some of the cheerleading rules that we need to look at are the length of performance. So they need to keep in mind that it needs to be up to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That will be key. The cheer must include a hello, a victory, and a good luck. And the actual cheer must be 1 minute and 15 seconds. And it's choreographed music remaining time. What does that, is there anything in there that I'm missing, or anything you want to add to that or explain?
No, those are the actual rules.
Those are the rules, okay.
The biggest piece, of course, is the length of that performance, because
Okay.
you never want to get penalized for that.
Is it terrible to go short?
I would say a few seconds, yes.
Okay, all right. Following that, then, we've got the penalty deductions.
That's the thing we really don't want our
Okay.
teams to experience today.
You don't want to be deducted from the total score. So you've got time violation, which is a big 10 points. 1 unison jump executed or omitted, which is 5 points. A 1 unison cartwheel round off, 5 points. You could see a 1 unison exit split, 5 points. A hello, spirit, good luck, 5. Team uniform costume. Now that's a big 15.
That's a biggie.
That's a big 15.
Yes.
Border violation, 10. I want you to explain that in a minute. Falls, a 5. Music violation, a 15. I want
Biggie.
you to explain that.
Okay.
And a crowd disruption,
Yes.
5. So let's go back to the uniform.
The uniform is key,
Okay.
because as we know, the competition is all about class with a little jazz and pizzazz.
Okay.
But it has to be family friendly.
Okay.
It has to represent the quality of the team,
Okay.
the grace and the beauty.
Okay.
And so that's key. Then the border violation is to make sure that your routine is done within the borders. And here at Cleveland State
okay.
Wilstein Center, it's the green Cleveland
green
State
border. Okay.
border.
All right.
The music violation, of course, nothing derogatory, nothing with any type of sexual or anything of that nature. So the music has to be clean.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, crowd disruption. That's a big piece. So you have to ensure that your fans are in good taste, that
Okay.
you're cheering, that you're not booing or doing anything derogatory to other teams or
Okay.
even others in the stand. So we just want to have good, clean fun
Okay.
this afternoon.
Okay. All right, that's a lot. So that's a lot to take into consideration as you're getting ready for this competition.
Yes.
So,
But the girls have all summer, many of them actually start June, July
Okay.
in preparation. And so they already know what
okay.
the performance is, how it should go. And of course, after hours of practicing,
Yeah, I was going to say, this is not something you do overnight. This
No.
takes time, and this takes weeks and months to go.
yes,
Oh, looks like we're getting ready to get started on
Yes,
the floor
yes.
here.
Started with the Termite League for the West Side Wolverines.
It ain't even my birthday, but I can ball if I want to. Pull up on cars if I want to. How about that do that on in my jumpsuit? Just do what I say and I love you, okay? I get this from my uncle. I told baby get 22 inches of weed tonight. I wanna keep going Johnson. Keep it right, you ain't pulling the hell. Yeah, legs on the side of your head. Let's get in that chair. When she throw that back, I say yeah. I'll get on the PJ tomorrow.
What's winning? Oh, best friend, you killing it. No new friends, give it to them. Oh, these no, yeah, are you feeling it? Yeah, it's just me and my feeling it. That loyalty, I don't hang with bro. You just be killing my energy. Ain't bringing nothing to the team. You cannot see me. They don't bring nothing to the team. They be looking for something. Never did for me. No, I couldn't. That is switched up. It's right to my head.
Well, that was
Okay.
the West Side Wolverines, again coached by Karen Taylor and Darian Lindsay. Great job, girls.
Yes, our first performance. I mean, detail.
Very
Detail.
detailed. By Omar Williams. Well, that was the Ohio Elite Seminoles, again coached by Omar Williams.
And as we see some of the replay here, and as I'm noticing during some of these, and look at that right there.
Yeah.
They are also trying to use as much of the floor, I take it, as much as possible. As much space on the floor with their routines as well.
Yes. Oh, and here are the Sims Raiders, coached by Tyresha McClain. And they have a team mom, Maria Lakes.
Okay.
Great job. So again, that is our Sims Raiders. And looking at the replay, all of the spirit in handling those pom-poms, that's a big thing, Desiree.
The timing.
Yes.
Wow.
Awesome job.
Well, as we get ready and prepare for the next I'm just going to interject real quick that there are some promotional items. There is co-ed basketball, so if you are interested in co-ed basketball moving forward, please, by all means, dial 664-3535, 664-3535 if you are interested in co-ed basketball moving forward into the season. Again, as we have this moment in break, there's also free meals. Oops, oh, here we go. We have
And
the
next
Glenville
we have
Elite.
the Glenville Elite.
Check.
Again, the Glenville Elite, coached by Tyresha McLean.
I know you gonna dig this. I'm like, baby, how you doing? I'm trying to roll with you. Bust a couple moves.
We the best and we hold it down. Number one, but we hold it down.
I am so glad I am not a judge.
Very, very tough, this whole termite. And again, that was the Glenville Elite.
Here's a replay. My body can't even do, I don't even, my body couldn't even do that when I was their age.
Just amazing, the high jumps and the acrobatic positions that they're in.
When I saw the pinky handheld cartwheel between the two girls, I almost fell out.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
The acrobatic stunts they're doing, awesome.
Yeah.
Again, that was Glenville Elite.
And now
we're moving on to the junior division.
Wow.
And the first group is the Ohio Elite Seminoles, coached by Omar Williams.
And if we saw that in, what division did we just see?
That was the termites.
And now we're, oh no, okay. All right, Cherie.
Okay, Desiree. I'm loving the performances.
Woo, yes. Okay.
when I fight like this, and I'm more than a man, I'm a god. To stay on guard, to play trap and a true pop out of that tank top and bra. And when I say do, that BK dog.
Well, there's a lot that goes into this. Well, here we have the replay.
Making sure that the arm extensions are great. As you can see, the precision moves that what the cheerleaders are doing. That's a key piece.
And as we move from the one division to the next, you can see the growth and confidence in the girls.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see the confidence, you can see the transitions. The transition I'm seeing is a key piece as they move from one thing to the next.
Yes, because there has to be movement, precision movement, and as they're doing it with a little fun, just awesome. Let me just state that the Termites group comprised of girls ages 6 to 7. Now that we've moved on to the juniors, these are girls with the ages of 8 to 9 years of age.
Wow. As we get ready to move on, I just want to mention we do have a new rec center getting ready to open, the new Frederick Douglass Center, which is located at 15401 Miles Road, next to the new Kennedy High School. 664-6882, the Renegades Junior Division, up next.
Again, that was the Renegades, coached by Coach Felicia and Coach Mimi.
Okay, here we go. The pom-poms, the arm extensions.
And one thing, keeping in sync. Nice clean dance moves. And a lot of times, Desiree, people think that the number of girls kind of helps, but it doesn't. It's all about those moves.
Oh, okay.
About following the rules that you went over earlier.
Okay.
And during our next, let's just say commercial break, we're going to have Mr. John Good, who's vice president of the Muny Football League. He will be speaking to us about some of the exciting things that they have going on in the city of Cleveland.
Okay.
Next, we have the Impact Youth Bearcats. Their coach Morgan and coach Corey Lynmore Benson.
Look at that pose.
Listen to me now. Listen to me now.
Again, that was the Impact Youth Bearcats, coached by Coach Morgan and Coach Moore Benson. And at this time, our Vice President,
Mr.
John
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies.
Hi, how are you?
Good to be with you today.
Good to have you here with us.
Yeah, a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. These girls look great.
Yes, they do.
And they are very, very talented.
Very
Wow.
talented.
You know, all the precision and the timing and the the costumes and all the ribbons and bows. Wow,
The
I'm
glitter.
a father of 3 boys, so this is kind of different for me. And on the flip side of the football, I wish the football teams could choreograph like some of these cheerleading squads.
yes.
But just a great day, weather-wise inside here. A lot of, like I said, a lot of spirit, and it looked like the young ladies are having a great time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
And I see that we're getting ready to go.
You know, Miss Stephanie Dunn does a
With
great,
the Sims
excellent
Raiders.
job with the
Yes.
with the cheerleaders, getting them together, having the clinics to make
Sims
sure that they
Raiders.
know. But here comes another group.
Coached by Brittany Dio, Evelyn Blade, and Laretha Yates. Team mom, Letitia Lakes. And again, the Sims Raiders, coached by Coach Dio and Blade, along with Coach Yates and team mom Letitia Lakes.
Nice replay here.
Yes.
Cherie, I want to ask, what, and I'm asking for myself and those at home, what is the key difference between, or what's the goal of a cheer squad when they're doing a cheer versus a routine to music? What is the goal? What's the difference?
The difference is when you're just cheering, you're there to really pump up the crowd.
Okay.
It's focused on, again, pumping the crowd and your team.
Okay.
The music part of it, the dance part of it is just a performance, if you will.
Okay.
So, of course, the crowd is going to be excited, but it is just to entertain.
Okay.
As opposed to just the standard cheer, to cheer a team on, or, again, to cheer the crowd on, get them pumped and excited.
Okay. And then both elements, I guess, are to be used for the football players and the team when they're out there on game day.
Yes.
Okay. To support the fellas.
Yes. So now we have the West Side Wolverines, coached by Sharon Tidwell, Shirley Johnson, and Janae Hooks. Again, the West Side Wolverines, and look at that replay.
Yes.
Again, if you're looking at the extension, the jumps, the high jumps.
They use the entire court,
yes.
entire boundaries, the high knees.
You can tell they're having real fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And again, all in sync with the dance and with the music.
These girls are having fun today. They are having fun.
Wow.
You can tell they put in the time. They put in the time. They were ready.
Yes. And so next we have the Collinwood Cobras.
Baby shaking in the waist. Hit the flashlight to see her face. And she looking like a snack. Cute. Birkin bag on the way.
Okay, as we're waiting for them to take the floor, I just want to mention one more time, there is ice skating available for those that are interested. Oh, Cobras are ready.
Y'all ready?
You know we bring that heat. You know we bring that heat. You know we bring that heat. You know we bring that heat.
I'm the comfortable. Look, I don't dance now. I make money move. Say I don't play the dance. I make money move. I see you now. Let me talk. I make bloody move. Now she say.
You a turtle little thotty, ain't no wife about it. Too sexy for this case, for this case, for this case, for this.
Again, those were the Collinwood Cobras. So, Mr. Good, anything exciting?
Hey, this is great. These young ladies are so beautiful, and I like the way that they really showed attitude in that routine. You know, the timing was pretty good. Then they all looked alike almost. You know, they all had the same build almost, especially the girls up front. You see on the screen the young ladies winding the arms, the arm motion, the knee motion.
Yeah.
Just, you know, you can tell they put a lot of time and energy into this competition to prepare for it, and it showed off well for them today.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of organizations that aren't participating today, but they're still available to join. If you want to join, come to the website, Cleveland Muny Football League.org, and find an organization in your neighborhood and sign your young lady up to be on one of these squads. The cheerleading coaches are dedicated. They're great people. Every coach in the league, cheerleading and football, have to pass a background check, and they qualify and go through training. So if you want your daughter in a good, healthy, safe environment to learn how to compete and look beautiful as they do today, come on out and join us.
Okay, our last group in the junior round is the Glenville Elite, coached by Charlene Nelson, Crystal Williamson, Aubrey Taylor. Glenville Elite.
Always something special with the Glenville Elite.
Yes.
Just say Glenville, it's special.
the Glenville Elite, coached by Charlene Nelson, Crystal Williamson, Aubrey Taylor. Glenville Elite. What a performance.
Yeah, special. Just like I said, when you attach Glenville to anything, it's special.
Yes, it is.
Charlene Nelson's been a cheerleading coordinator for over 20 years with this organization. Has done a great job of bonding young ladies and becoming women, and you can tell that they're a family group. The alumni come back and contribute and help with the program, and they just have such great pride in that part of Cleveland, Ohio, as the rest of the country already knows it's represented in the game of football.
What's a typical practice? I mean, how many days a week and how many hours a day would you say typically for those at home, if they're interested, would they look at possibly practicing and all of that for
You're looking at 2 or 3 days a week.
2 or 3 days, okay.
Most organizations, they will field a cheerleading team for each football team that they have.
Okay.
And 2 or 3 days a week, different divisions practice at different times. Normally the practice time is between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Of course, that changes a little bit as we, get into the latter part of the fall with the sunlight. But they can go and they can, like I said, go to the website and they can call and they will give them the schedule of what the schedule is during the school year and during the summer.
Okay.
They start June 1st. We open up camps in June 1st. Okay. But honestly, these young ladies go year round. Some of them are really into the cheerleading competition aspect of competing, and they compete around the state of Ohio and around nearby states as well.
Okay. One of the things that you said, John, is regards to getting the girls involved like the boys, and me putting on my principal cap. What it does, it helps to instill the basic instincts that students need to help them become academically successful. So teamwork, listening skills, when they're talking about precision moves, precision in reading, precision in your mathematics.
Exactly.
It all correlates one with another. And it's just so exciting that Cleveland is continuing on the tradition of the Muny cheerleaders, because I can remember my days back in the 80s, as many of them say, oh my God, the ancient days of the 1980s in coaching. And so it's just so exciting. And I think that all girls, if they have the opportunity, the parents should sign them up.
Yes.
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 And be a part of such an exciting experience like tonight.
Yeah, the characteristics that you brought up in the comparison to athletics to academia, we do keep track of the grades of all the participants in Muny football, the athletes as far as football and cheer. You have to be proficient in your schoolwork in order to play on the field. A lot of the coaches represent the parents during the day up at the school if they have an issue with their son or with their daughter. As long as the teacher and the parents sign up for it, and the coach is a good coach and he's dedicated to that child's academic improvement, that formula works. It really does, because you're keeping the same standard in athletics as you do at home.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back to the Muny cheerleading football competition. Don't go away, but we'll be right back right after this.
Need food? We can help. The Greater Cleveland Food Bank's Benefits Outreach Department works within the community to help individuals locate food and apply for SNAP and other public benefits. Weekdays, our help center accepts phone calls from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and walk-ins from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 216-738-2067 or stop in our facility at 15500 South Waterloo Road. Our benefits outreach counselors are out in the community every day assisting with benefit enrollment and connecting the community to vital resources. Keep your eye out for our food truck, providing free, fresh produce and SNAP enrollment in the community. For more information, visit www.greaterclevelandfoodbank.org/gethelp.
Young brother, If you pick up this to settle a petty dispute or beef over a girl or perceived diss or territory, there are only two places you will end up. Either in a 6 by 8 foot hellhole known as a prison cell, or here in the cemetery, in an even smaller kind of box, a coffin. We don't need another tombstone, street corner shrine vigil, or mother in tears wailing about how the son she loved died alone in a hail of bullets on a cold, dark city street. We've had more than enough of that. What we do need, however, are more young men who go on to become business owners, doctors, lawyers, and teachers. More young men who live long enough to become great fathers and grandfathers. Knowing how to load and cock a pistol and pull a trigger doesn't make you a man. So don't settle your arguments with a gun. Talk it out. Don't shoot it out. We give a damn about you. Your life matters.
So, welcome back to part 2 of the City of Cleveland Muny cheerleading competition here again at the beautiful Cleveland State University Woodland Gymnasium. And of course, my sidekick, we have Ms. Desiree Powell, and then of course we have Vice President John Good.
Hello.
Hey.
Well, I think the energy is back.
The energy is back.
Yep.
So
What division do we have
So
now?
we're moving on to the Pee Wee division, which is ages 10 and 11. And then after them, it will be the Bantams. That's the real deal.
Okay.
Those are the students who are, cheerleaders rather, who are 12 and 13 years of age.
The ladies, the preteens, right?
Yeah,
Almost.
so they've gone
That's
through
good.
most of them have gone through the entire program since the age of 6.
Okay.
So that Bantam competition should be out of sight.
That's a lot of experience, isn't it? From the age of 6 all the way up to 13.
Yes.
And like Des mentioned about the confidence that you can see from one level to the next. You know, trusting their partners, trusting their teammates to make the right moves. You don't see as much looking back or hesitation and synchronization. You know, everybody's, like she said, confident.
Yes.
And they're going through their moves just like they do on the football side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just really exciting to see it. And many of them do a great job, not only with the Muny cheerleading squads, but then many of them do their own school cheerleading as well.
Oh, yes.
And dance groups. So it's really exciting, just as you stated before, just a year-round participation.
And
that does help in with the academics.
I'm just glad that COVID did not stop at this progress.
Well, yeah, and last year we had to cancel the season because all the uncertainty and because we didn't want to be a super spreader.
Right.
The government, I think, and the county has done a real good job of, leading us in the right direction so we can have these group activities safely.
Right.
But
it still, you could tell that it did not stop the young ladies.
You said what?
From progressing, even though there may have been a
hesitation in activities.
Yeah.
That's correct, Desi. I agree with that. You know, like I said, they try to hold on to these young ladies year-round. So they have activities for them. Even some of these young ladies are basketball players and they're track stars.
Right.
But they keep them active. They keep them busy. And there's a lot of competition for cheerleading talent amongst organizations as well as football organizations. So
it's become big time.
Yeah,
well, it's been big time. I shouldn't say become.
Yeah, it's not uncommon to maybe see a little recruiting chatter from one organization to another. But the girls are a little bit more disciplined than that about boys, and that's all because parents do treat young ladies a little bit different. They're comfortable with their situation, and so they like to have them in one place throughout their whole career.
You know, one thing that a lot of people don't know, particularly the parents, do you know all of the colleges and universities give out cheerleading scholarships?
That's correct.
So just like if they are at volleyball or basketball, golf or bowling or tennis, they give out cheerleading scholarships. And Cleveland State is one of the places that does it best, believe it or not. Yes, so it's more to it than just the cheering and the pom-poms.
Right.
Of course, the character building
Yes.
for the students, solidifying the academic processes, and the end result could be a scholarship for your daughter.
Yep.
And that's kind of pretty much the focus of our group on the youth level, is to keep developing coaches so they can keep developing talent to get to that level where they can be considered for those scholarships. Because you ladies know, like I know, cheerleading and gymnastics work hand in hand. We already know you can get scholarships for gymnastics.
Right.
And that, if you don't want to go that direction, cheerleading is another way that you can, show your talent and also pay for your education.
Most definitely.
Right.
And you really see it. I love seeing it for the HBCU
yes.
competitions.
Oh,
my
yes.
goodness.
Nothing like it.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing like HBCU contest with all the fanfare and the festivities going on around it. One of my middle sons attended Hampton University, and I tell you what, during the game, hardly anybody's paying attention. But as soon as that band hits the field,
Out of sight.
the fans are packed.
Yes.
I have three of
great
mine
tradition.
that attended HBCUs: Kentucky State, Central State, and Mississippi Valley State.
Good for you.
In Edina, Mississippi.
Okay.
Good for you.
But like you said, the halftime shows are like none other. But again, the students, the cheerleaders here can get that baseline experience, if you
Right.
will, and the training to
Right.
then be able to move on to do really fantastic things. And I know, Desiree, you were talking about the volleyball piece. I know this would help with coordination. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. The moves that they have in cheerleading would extend to all the other sports, and the leadership and everything. So the exposure that kids get in athletics and student activities all around, just the exposure alone is priceless.
Yes, it is.
So I urge parents, please get your kids involved in the activities at the Cleveland Rec Centers, the Cleveland programs, Muny programs, anything that you can get that's solid, that's strong in the community. It will benefit your kids in the long run.
And I promise you folks, we'll take good care of them.
Yes.
So here we're starting
Yes.
round two, part
Okay.
two, with the Southside Seahawks, coached by Stephanie and KK.
We got some guys this time.
Okay.
A couple of them.
All right now.
Showing some diversity.
Representing.
Yes.
Again, that was our Southside Seahawks, coached by Stephanie and Coach KK.
A little bit of a safe routine, would you say? Trying to get the precision down. They had some good moves. The clapping. Kind of reminds you a little bit of some moves of the Greek fraternities, on the black fraternities and HBCUs.
Yes.
And, campuses all around the country. Had a little bit of that flavor to it. Young ladies and young men did an excellent job, though.
Yes.
I agree. As we got this moment, I just want to mention again, ice skating starts November 22nd. Dial 664-4187. Exposure again, ice skating starts November 22nd, 664-4187.
Ice skating.
That's awesome.
You ladies ice skaters?
I've ice skated in my time.
Yeah, I've had my day.
Had your day?
I've had my day.
And my falls. Next, we have the Impact Youth Bearcats, coached by Coach Morgan and Coach Foster.
Beautiful pose.
Yes.
All right, they look ready. Let's see what they're working with, as they say.
Yep.
Got a pretty good turnout today, too, don't we?
Excellent. Awesome. Looks like a sold-out crowd to me.
Yeah, it's pretty close, if not.
Yeah.
A lot of parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers.
Yeah.
You know, these type of events bring out the entire support system for our young ladies.
And I love it, and the kids love it as well.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
They get to show off what they've been working hard at all season long, and this is the celebration and culmination of all that put together.
Those acrobatics were great. And again, that was the Impact Youth Bearcats, coached by Coach Morgan and Coach Foster.
Great job by those young ladies. Just a little bit of history about the Bearcats. They're a young program in name, but they have been around for a few years. They came from the Gunning Recreation Center, the Gunning Gators.
Okay.
And now they've reorganized under Sean Austin and his crew. But they kept the same cheerleading leadership, and it's represented in this routine. Gunning has always represented well in the competition and done well. And Sean was able to keep that part of the program together, cohesive for the young ladies in that neighborhood, and they've responded well. You see the numbers that they've had at each division level, and it only gets better with the Bantams. But just a great job by that group to keep those kids together and to keep that community thriving and moving forward.
That just does my heart proud. I opened up Gunning, so I stepped away for a while, so it's good to know that
vibe is
was
still
Gunning right there.
Yeah,
okay, that made my day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good job, Desi. You might want to congratulate them on their performance afterwards, no matter how they finish up.
Okay.
But yep, they're still doing well. And again, I can't say enough for Sean Austin and his crew.
So next we have the Ohio Elite Seminoles, coached by Coach Williams.
Okay.
Seminoles is a spinoff of Garden Valley. One of the coaches for Garden Valley, Omar Williams, strong leadership skills, a lot of talent. Decided he wanted to go out on his own and moved up to the Lee Harvard area, practicing at Kennedy High School and doing an excellent job, Desi, as you know.
Yep.
That was our Ohio Elite Seminoles under the direction of Coach Williams.
Okay, got the lifts. Our cheerleaders moving away from lifts. I haven't seen a lot. I've seen, this was the most I've seen basically, but are they steering away from lifts, or is that changing or what?
I think in the northern states it has changed for whatever reason, because if you look at the southern states and the cheerleading competitions, it's all about the stances, the routines in regards to lifting. It's just out of sight. And so I just don't know. It was a shift change in all of that, in the routines of actually lifting the girls or doing basket drops and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we have to remember too that we're talking about youth. So in our league, there's restrictions on what type of stunts that you can do.
Okay.
Okay. Lifts is one of them.
Okay.
How high? Pyramids is a no-no.
Okay.
And other things that could, be borderline.
Borderline. Okay.
But that's the direction that we're moving into.
And next we have the Collinwood Cobras.
We never play to lose.
I'm hot again, 100 degrees. I mix it up, see the times I be mixing up. If I got my money, I ain't having that. That beat that boy with a back. See the way we dance, see the way we love, see the way we lose ourselves in the moment.
You've been wondering about the storm and now it's here, so brace yourself. I know you scared, but that's a problem you gon' have to fix yourself.
But turn me, but turn me, but turn me up, 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 but turn me up.
Well.
Great job, Cobras.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we just talked about the routines
I walked right
of the
into
lift.
that question.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's just say they demonstrated well.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
And just looking at the replay,
Yes.
and you know, it's interesting when you have a large team like that. It's usually, I'm always looking at the second to the last row and the last row, because that's usually where those who haven't gotten it quite right yet are placed. All of them had it quite right in whichever row that they were in. Just a great job.
And the expressions on the face and the joy.
Oh, yeah. Confidence was there.
Yes.
Man.
Anything else going, John, with your football?
Well, we had the championships and the All-Star games, wrapped up a wonderful season. I want to take the time right now just to thank all the parents. Thank you for getting your kids to practice, getting them to those study sessions, working hard with them at home. You know, I know how tough it is to raise student athletes. I've done it. The ladies here have done it. And, you know, we just want to thank you for that dedication and just keeping that same standard that we try to hold the organizations to, because we don't run the organizations. We just govern the rules and regulations and give them places to play. They're owned by individuals in the community, and they're great leaders in the community. Along with the rec centers, providing you know, shelter and food to the kids during the football season. Just thank you, especially with this pandemic and the COVID and everything going on. We know things didn't always work out the way they should have.
One of the
I
things,
want to thank you for your effort.
Yeah, Desiree was talking about all of the awesome things they have going on with the recreation, definitely with the free meals.
Yes.
Because we're still in this pandemic. I can't even say post-pandemic.
Yes.
Because it's still here.
Yes.
The free meals Monday through Saturday from 12 to 1. Just dial 664-2307. And as we were talking earlier, ice skating, you know, the cold weather. Now you've got ice hockey, and I'm assuming that's what Marianne over at Halloran Skating Rink at 664-4167. I have not done hockey. How about any of you?
No, but I love seeing it.
So reach out to Halloran Skating Rink with Marianne Fields at 664-4167.
All I gotta say is don't be afraid to try it, folks. You never know what will inspire your son or your daughter.
That's right.
And challenge them to keep getting better and reaching higher.
And next coming is the Sims Raiders, coached by Brittany Deal, Evelyn Blade. Here they are. Again, that was the Sims Raiders. And Desiree and John, which you don't know. So back in the day, I coached for the Sims Raiders. And way back in the day was the Hanford-Dixon Raiders. Hanford-Dixon was one of the Cleveland Browns players. And then Sylvester Summerall then stepped in, and then they changed the name to the Sims Raiders. But also, let me give you this unique tidbit. So from the Sims Raiders, we have the offshoots of Glenville Elite and Ginn Elite.
Yes.
Because they were all housed in the Glenville area and came forth, of course, years later.
Sure.
Because I'm talking about back in the 80s. But now we have the Ginn Elite and we have the Glenville Elite teams who are offshoots of just being a part of that whole Glenville vibrant, awesome, and amazing community.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And let's not forget about the Glenville Panthers.
Glenville Panthers.
Wow.
And the Glenville with Rob J.
Rob J.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, play about Rob J.
Rest in peace. Yes.
And he's missed sorely.
Yes.
But he left a bunch of hardworking, well-disciplined young men and women behind.
Yes, he did.
And they're continuing the tradition on to this day.
Yes.
Doing an excellent job. I mean, that's where his son, Ted's son, played for Sims.
Yes, he did.
Ted Jr.
Yes.
Played for Sims, yeah.
Absolutely. I remember back in those days.
Yeah, Sylvester Summerall was just a great man.
Oh, my God.
And he is sorely missed as well. Yeah.
A lot of history.
All right.
Whoa.
Next
West Side Warriors.
Look at those uniforms.
The West Side Wolverines, coached by Sharon Tidwell, Coach Shirley Johnson, and Janae Hooks.
Well, I think we're going to be in for a real treat here, ladies.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. Oh, my goodness is the right way to put it.
Such a great execution of a performance And again, that was the West Side Wolverines under the direction of Coach Tidwell, Johnson, and Hooks. What do you think, Desiree?
You know, in executing those skills, I was looking at, you know, some of those cartwheels in between your sisters, you know, and you've got girls of different sizes and things. You got to have confidence being that close that they're going to nail what they got to do while you're doing what you got to do.
Yes.
Because they were so close to each other, I'm holding my breath like, please make sure both of you guys do what you're doing, because those were some close moves. And but they pulled it off like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here holding my breath.
Great job by the coaches and great job by the young ladies.
Absolutely. Just so exciting.
And it's like each team has that little silver bullet of energy. That little silver bullet is on each team.
So next we have the Glenville Elite under the direction of Charlene Nelson, Coach Thomas, and Tremaine Webb. Glenville Elite. Again, the Glenville Elite under the direction of Charlene Nelson, Deneen Thomas, and Tremaine Webb. And I have to kind of say, going back to, you were talking about Charlene Nelson being involved in the community. Well, Charlene's daughter, Maisha Wilson, who is now the owner of New Life Fitness, was one of my cheerleaders at Glenville back in the day.
Wow.
And Charlene was a parent volunteer who did an awesome job in getting all of our parents together. And then look, years later, she's taken over a team. Just amazing.
Yeah, and that's Charlene in a nutshell. And it sounds like her daughter is following in her footsteps.
Oh, yes.
An entrepreneur, a
Yes.
self-made woman, and contributing to the community with good health and,
Yes.
good, and smart
Absolutely.
living, you know, resolutions and solutions. So good luck to her and the continued success. And as you can see, the Glenville young jewels are shining here today, and I think that they were one of the top performers in that division.
Yeah. So that division was the Pee Wees, and again, that was girls between the ages of 10 and 11. And so we're going to move on to our last division of the afternoon, and that is the bantamweight. Those are girls between the ages of 12 and 13. And again, many of them have been on their particular squads since the age of 6.
Okay, all right. So these are the most experienced.
And so first we have the Collinwood Cobras.
Just wanna be the winner, but there can only be one.
You can't sit with us.
Plenty of attitude and expression.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty.
Look at them. All right now. Again,
Leaving
that
it all
was
on the floor.
Collinwood Cobras.
Yeah, you see the replay on there. The nice moves, back flip, slow back flip. And a nice
Left
lift by
lifts.
those two young
Yes.
ladies. Showing good
And the
balance,
leg extensions. Yes.
control. I love their colors.
Nice.
Good job. And next we have the Impact Youth Bearcats.
All right.
3, 2, 1, now.
Is that regardless of what may happen with the audio, because this is like the second time I've seen that today, the girls have not been flustered.
Yes.
They have not let that, they've gone on.
Yeah, continued on with that routine.
Yes. That's awesome to see.
It is. And I'm sure they were coached that way because you're going to have technical difficulties at times, especially in competition like this. And that's what I think that is what you should do. You should just keep continuing with your routine until you get done, and then let the chips fall where they may.
Again, they were coached by Coach Morgan.
Yeah, that was good. That shows composure. That shows
and experience.
So much more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Discipline. And again, that's one of those skills that we talk about between the athletics and academics, that critical thinking, knowing what to do when you're in trouble, when to ask for help, when not to ask, exactly when to ask for help, not wait too late, but ask for it early. But in that case, that's almost like, taking a test.
Yes.
You pause for a minute, the music did stop, but hey, let me read the question again. Wow, okay. The answer comes to you and you put it down the correct way and then move forward.
Yep.
But excellent job by the Bearcats. And
definitely.
This is going to be some stiff competition on this level.
Yes.
Now we have the Southside Panthers, coached by Coach Rustin, Coach Johnson, Coach Brown, and Coach Keita Brown.
I see that little fireball.
Uh-oh.
Every squad has one.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people
All right.
And that was, again, the Southside Panthers under the direction of Coach Celeste Rushton, Amelia Johnson, Taquita Brown, and Keita Brown.
Very talented group there.
Yeah.
See on instant replay, showing some synchronicity, good balance. I thought the flips were really good.
Yes.
Look at those smiles.
I'm gonna need Tylenol, Benadryl. I hurt just watching. I love them.
You gotta love it.
Yes.
These young ladies, they put in so much time and
Yes.
energy into this, and you know, us in the leadership, we still believe that the cheerleaders in our league is the best kept secret.
Yes.
They really are. When you look at cheerleading across the country, and you see how popular it is and how competitive it is, we have so much room for growth. And under the leadership of Stephanie Dunn, you know, her plans for the future are so outstanding, and we support them. And we're going to get it done.
So we now have the Ohio Elite Seminoles under the direction of Coach Williams.
Sign the city is sign.
Again, that was the Ohio Elite Seminoles under the direction of Coach Williams. Boy, they had some great jumps.
Yeah, they did.
Excellent.
Different types of lifts with the one young lady.
Yes.
The different moves she was able to do. There we go.
Look at those smiles.
I love it, the expression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having fun with it. Great execution.
It's one thing, because every squad has their own personality. So for them to know their strengths and their weaknesses and to be able to execute on that and not be like someone else and have their own personality and own that.
Yeah.
That's something. They have to be able to do that.
And Cherie, that comes with just knowing the squad over the season, right? Knowing what the girls, who can do what better than others, who has
Absolutely.
the ability to meet the challenge.
Yes,
And it's up to the coach to
just the skill set. And sometimes when you may not have a full skill set on most of your squad, most times the coaches have that skill set to actually teach. You'd be surprised how many are coaching all of our awesome teams today have the ability to do the gymnastics, the jumps, and the splits. Even though I said I coached back in the day, don't ask me to do a jump.
Not today, huh?
Not today.
So we got to go to work on Monday.
And next we have the East 88th Street Browns under the direction of Coach Cynthia Baker, Coach Tawana Finch, and Coach Loventria Finch. Again, that was the East 88th Street Browns under the direction of Coach Baker and Coach Finch.
Now, John, don't they have a long history? I don't know, but I mean, I remember hearing East 88th Street Browns for a long time. What is that? What's their history?
They're down there, East High School. They practice over at Thurgood Marshall now.
Okay.
Fred Baker and Cynthia Baker are the owners of the organization. They've been around for almost 20 plus years. 25 years or so. A lot of great players, good citizens came out of the program. Fred does an excellent job with providing academics through the rec center, along with athletics and football. His son is taken after him. Good kid, graduate of Malone University down in Canton, and he's actually come back to help his dad continue the legacy of giving back. Through the 88th Street Browns, and he's doing well with it. Very spirited young man, just like his dad. But we love the enthusiasm, the hard work, and the dedication that family has given to the city of Cleveland in that neighborhood.
Legacy, legacy, legacy.
Yes.
And I must give credit where credit is due. Miss Cynthia Baker is the foundation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What she say go. I told him, Cynthia. I told him.
All right, Miss Baker, keep it going.
Keep it going. It's just amazing. And it's awesome when the former players come back and the cheerleaders come back. And we have up now the Sims Raiders under the direction of Coach Brittany Deal, Evelyn Blade, Camilla Triplin, and team mom Chanel Robinson.
You ready?
No, way fat, baby, tap in. Tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, better tap in. Tap in. Getting money, get rich, baby, tap in. Tap in. I put in you killing. No, give it up. Oh, these notes, yeah, I ain't done. It's me.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Again, the Sims Raiders under the direction of Coach Deal, Triplin, who's a team mom, and Chanel Robinson, team mom.
A lot of rhythm, a lot of precision, and I took another Tylenol. Yep. Now, Cherie, let me just ask, and I'm not even, I'm just asking. The purpose of the different color uniform, is that captain related, or is that just design related when you have the two young ladies with the yellow and the green?
Sometimes it's the leadership.
Okay.
A lot of times it's the leadership. They have something different, unique, almost like in a wedding. You have the maid or matron of honor, then you have the bridesmaids.
Right.
Something to distinguish between the two. And you better believe it's well earned.
Okay.
Yeah. To be in those leadership positions.
But one of the scoring components is dress, correct?
It is.
Attire?
Yes.
I wonder if they get a chance to explain that to the judges, or do there a notation
Well, I'm
for
sure
that?
the Cleveland Muny Cheerleading League, it should be, and I'm sure that it is, that the
judges?
Absolutely. That the judges are former cheerleader coaches.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they understand.
So they understand the differences.
Okay.
These poses are out of sight, I tell you.
Yes, and now we have the Southside Seahawks under the direction of coaches Ben Berry and Fisher. Great job, Southside Seahawks. Again, under the direction of coaches Portia Benberry and Coach Ruth Fisher.
And just great timing. I was just noticing on their routine how they were in sync after the cartwheels and after the different athletic moves they were making. They're all just in sync. It's the jumps. You can see there. She had a little trouble with her knee brace as it slid down a little bit, but
she kept going.
Yeah, she kept going, and she stayed right in time with the rest of her squad.
Well, moving on. As we prepare for the next squad that's coming up, again, I want to remind you that we have a new rec center opening up soon. The new Frederick Douglass Center over on Miles Road, 15401. Miles Road, please check it out.
Next up is the Slavic Village Bears under the coaching direction of Maya Allen, Valerie Allen, and Shayla McIntyre.
I don't see how you can hate from outside that club. You can't even get in.
I'm here for a second, baby. Leo's best. Get money. We gon' get money. Them boys fresh, but they not this funny. Ain't got much to say. If you play, you lay. Snatch a kid from Circle K and walk in my ocean breakfast.
Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana.
Do the Humpty Hump, come on, do the Humpty Hump. Check it out, y'all, do the Humpty Hump.
I understood the assignment.
Great job from the Slavic Village Bears under the direction of Coach Maya Allen and Valerie Allen and Shayla McIntyre.
I like that end piece. I mean, it's always great when a young lady can do an individual move.
Yes.
But at that end part where they were trying to do that interlocking, and do a combination of them, that's so much harder. And when they can pull that off, that just shows so much more where you can come together like that, especially in a competition, and the timing and just pulling all that out. I just think that's great when they try that and they work on that.
Just real quick for the parents out there, when you see some of these squads, it does look like there's a big age disparity because of the youth, the size of the kids.
Yeah.
But what that is certain organizations only have so many participants. So the age group that they have the most participants in is the age group that they will cheer for in football, and they'll be designated for. And if they have some termite age kids and junior age kids, they'll bring them up. They'll just bring them up slowly. They'll let them hang with the older girls until they can get more participants on that termite level, that junior level. That way they're developing some younger kids and some leadership. So when those new kids come in, they have the younger ones and the more experienced ones to depend on.
So you don't lose them.
This is the Collinwood Cobras. Now they have two teams in the Bantam competition, so this is their second team.
Wow.
You have some that have few, and you have some that have overflow.
Yes, yes.
the Collinwood Cobras, Team 2.
Great job, young ladies.
Yeah, great job. Execution, precision moves.
Yeah, you see the moves, middle of the floor,
Yeah.
good spacing, like you guys mentioned before, with the bigger squads. And it's an excellent job by the Cobras. Cobra 2.
Yeah, Cobra 2.
Didn't look like they were trying too hard. It came with ease.
Just flowed, huh?
Yeah, it flowed. There you go. It flowed.
Now we're down to our last 2.
Wow.
Then it's going to be the big piece. Who wins each division?
Uh-oh.
Woo!
It's going to be close. I wouldn't want to be one of those judges. I'll tell you
close.
that. We're on the safe side of the gym.
Yes. Definitely. Most definitely. So as we wait for the next 2 or the last 2 teams to take the floor, reminding you again, and I only say this because it's a brand new rec center and it's in my neck of the woods.
Okay.
And it's replacing the former recreation center of John F. Kennedy. You're going to have a brand new Olympic-sized pool.
Wow.
That's
a new
awesome.
gymnasium. I mean, next to a brand new high school with new outdoor fields and facilities. So please check out the new Frederick Douglass Recreation Center on Miles Road if you get a chance.
So next we have the Glenville Elite. Again, Charlene Nelson, coach, Devontae Nelson, Dakota Parker, and Sabrina Nelson, coaches for the Glenville Elite team. Again, that was the Glenville Elite under the direction of Coach Charlene Nelson, Devontae Nelson, Coach Dakota Parker, and Coach Sabrina Nelson.
They nailed it right down to the second.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, triple zeros on the clock. Routine ended right on time. I'm sure they'll get the max for that.
Yeah, because that's key. Being within that time limit, 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Great job. Just with the execution.
Yeah, they used it well.
The precision, the movement.
It's just typical Charlene Nelson. You know, her squads are disciplined. They have class. They are well coached, and she doesn't accept anything less.
Absolutely, and I know those grades are all on point.
Okay, yeah.
Those of you at home that want to get involved, please make sure you reach out. You are all welcome. Please, if you're interested, please reach out. What phone number or where do they reach out again,
Go to www.Cleveland CMF League, Cleveland Muny Football League.org.
You could be here next year, right here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with us having a great time.
Yes,
Yeah,
in
this
this
is fun.
energy-filled gymnasium.
Yeah, God willing, we will be back.
Yes.
And it'll be bigger and better than ever. And we're actually looking at having a second cheerleading competition.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, to invite, cheerleading competitors from all over the area.
Yes.
Not just exclusive to Muny.
Okay.
Yep, that'll help us, raise our game and, welcome in other communities and build new bridges for and network systems for young ladies to move on in the future.
Nice. Nice to grow and expand and just connect, network.
Stephanie Dunn does a great job of doing that, and she's very inspiring. And we try to give her what she needs in order to make these dreams come true for these young ladies.
Good. Yep.
So we're on our last group, last but not least, the Westside Wolverines, under the direction of Coach Sharon Tidwell, Mytoria Johnson, and Layla Barrett is the junior coach.
She got her hands all on her knees and then her balls on her thighs. She like to twerk and that's the circus I can tell she fine. She got me hype, I wanna bite it right now, yeah, yeah. Say, ah, yeah, 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 yeah.
This time is personal.
We got love until no doubt.
That was pretty mean at the end, wasn't it, ladies?
That was an ending.
That was the West Side Wolverines
That
under the direction
was an ending.
Coach Sharon Tidwell, Coach Mytoria Johnson, and junior coach Layla Barrett.
What a move at the end.
What a move
Yes.
at the end.
And all day long, these ladies and gentlemen, they can jump out of their skin. I mean, there's been some jumps. There's been some jumps, let me just say, okay? But an ending to this competition, to see this,
yes.
that just put icing on the cake to a fantastic competition.
Yes, it did. Yes,
absolutely phenomenal. I'm just so proud
yes.
of all the teams that are here today. A total of 11 organizations with 29 squads and 224 girls participating.
Yes.
Just absolutely phenomenal. You all are doing a job well done, City of Cleveland.
Yes.
But thank you, ladies.
Should be proud.
The volunteers of the league, the coaches. Like I said, I thanked the parents earlier. I want to thank the coaches right now for all of the babysitting they're doing, the rides back and forth.
Yes, practices.
Visiting the schools for the parents, feeding the kids, clothing the kids, having the sleepovers before game day so that you make sure that all the players make it to the game on time. Everybody's treated fairly and like family.
Yes.
And I think that's what our biggest attraction is. Again, with the same standard that you keep at home, we're going to keep it at our fields and with our organization, and we're going to raise it up a little bit higher as they grow up and grow on.
Yeah, just a phenomenal job done today. Everything very timely. No long break, just executed well this entire competition.
Okay, now that we have come to the conclusion, we are going to take a break, and when we come back, we are all going to find out the results of each of the divisions of what we've seen today in the Muny cheerleading competition. So please, don't go away, come back. Let's find out who wins the Muny cheerleading competitions. See you soon.
The need for blood is constant, and sometimes that need becomes critical. From accident victims and cancer patients to premature babies and those with blood disorders, hospital patients rely on all of us to make sure that blood is on the shelves and ready to help. That's why the American Red Cross needs you. Make an appointment to give blood today by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit redcrossblood.org. Your one blood donation can help save up to 3 lives.
Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life. Is that you? That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things. I want your job. I want you to have my job.
Need food? We can help. The Greater Cleveland Food Bank's Benefits Outreach Department works within the community to help individuals locate food and apply for SNAP and other public benefits. Weekdays, our help center accepts phone calls from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and walk-ins from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 216-738-2067 or stop in our facility at 15500 South Waterloo Road. Our benefits outreach counselors are out in the community every day assisting with benefit enrollment and connecting the community to vital resources. Keep your eye out for our food truck, providing free, fresh produce and SNAP enrollment in the community. For more information, visit www.greaterclevelandfoodbank.org/gethelp.
Well, this is the time we've all been waiting for. The end result. Who's going to come in the top 3 in each division? Midget, termite,
bantam,
pee-wee, and junior.
Yep. So it's 4 divisions.
4 divisions.
Termites,
Junior,
Pee Wee,
Pee-wee, and Bantam.
Yep. So,
I think I kind of threw in the midgets. That was from
that's okay.
back in the day.
It wasn't too long ago. It wasn't too long ago. We found it a little bit, want to be politically correct.
Okay.
Right? So we went to juniors, and it's worked out very well for us.
Good.
And cheerleaders followed our lead, and now they have a junior division. And want to congratulate all the contestants today, along with the coaches. Thank you for showing up. A lot of teams didn't show up. We want to thank them for a fine job during the season. We understand the reasons why you did not perform today, but you're still part of our family. We love you very much, and we wish that you were here.
Yes.
So Stephanie Dunn is making the announcements. And she's making sure that everybody can hear her. So she is going to go with instead of a cordless mic, Desi and Cherie, she's going to go with mic with a cord, go back old school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never fails.
Sometimes that technology.
Mm-hmm. A lot of nervous people in there.
Holding their breath.
For the termites, we're going to start with the third. Third place termites are the Sims Raiders.
Place winners for the termites are the Sims Raiders.
For the second place termites, it is the West Side Wolverines.
West Side Wolverines took second place.
And for the first place termites, it is the Glenville Elite.
Glenville Elite came in first place in the termites division. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And congratulations
ladies.
to all the termite teams this afternoon. A job well done.
Those babies were good.
Excellent.
Yes, they were.
They had tough competition, though.
Yes, they did.
Based off the scores, this wasn't an easy take across the board.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty close. Those
All
numbers.
right, now we're going to announce the juniors. Third place for the juniors, we have the Impact Youth Bearcats.
Third place, Impact Youth Bearcats.
That makes you feel good, Desi. That's the old Gunny Gators.
Yes, it is. Representing.
Starting their new identity, but keeping up the same standard.
We have the West Side Wolverines.
West Side Wolverines.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Great job.
And our first place juniors are the Glenville Elite.
Glenville Elite took it again.
Glenville Elite.
For the junior division. Again, congratulations to all the junior division teams. Job well done.
Job well done.
A good
7
job
squads
in
the juniors.
Yes.
Excuse me. Now we have the Pee Wee division. Third place, we have the West Side Wolverines.
Third place for the Pee Wee division is the West Side Wolverines.
Okay.
And again, the scores were really tight.
Second place, we have the Collinwood Cobras.
Second place for the Pee Wee division is the Collinwood Cobras.
That's cool.
Excellent job.
Excellent job.
And in first place, we have the Glenville Elite.
first place of the Pee Wee division is the Glenville Elite. Great job to them.
Congratulations.
And great job to all of the Pee Wee teams.
So now we make it to the last division, am I correct?
That's it.
This is going to be tight.
Last but not least, we have our Bantam. Third place, we have the Seminoles.
Bantam division, third place is the Seminoles.
It's a good job by the Seminoles' first year in existence, coming home with a trophy at the highest level in our league.
Second place,
age group.
we have the Glenville Elite.
Second place, Glenville Elite. Bantam weight.
And our first place Bantam winners are Westside Wolverines.
First place,
Wow.
Westside Wolverines
Wow.
for the Bantam division.
The last team that cheered today ends up in first place in the Bantam division. That's outstanding.
That concluded the competition.
And their performance
Yes.
was awesome.
Yes, that concluded the competition.
But congratulations to all the Bantam teams.
Oh, yes. Most definitely. This has been an awesome competition.
It has been absolutely phenomenal. And I'm just so excited to be sitting here with some of the two best commentators for this competition. And so, my hat goes off to Commissioner of Athletics for Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Desiree Powell, Mr. John Good, Vice President of the Cleveland Muny Football League.
It's been a pleasure, ladies.
It's been a pleasure. You have taught me so much, Sharice. Thank you so much.
I am Cherie Ray Dillion,
yes.
Regional Vice President, Superintendent of Schools for the Excel Schools. And again, I've enjoyed this, and we'll see each other next year.
Yes. Yep.
See you next year, ladies and gentlemen.